Coming to you from the Botanical Gardens here in Entebbe Municipality, Wakiso District. This beautiful morning. It's quite amazing to walk through the gardens. We know very well that UWEC has now taken over the mandate of overseeing this place. And we know very well that this place offers a very good ambience, especially to the arts industry. A lot of music, a lot of movies have been shot here. If you quite follow, a number of music videos have always been done here in the Botanical Gardens. But also in the 1950s, the Tarzan movie that was recorded from here. And I'm telling you, the Botanical Gardens remains very important in serving this industry. This beautiful morning, we will be speaking matters the movie industry, for we have seen Ugandans coming up to show, portray a lot of culture, a lot of behavior. African behavior portrayed in some movies, African magic, trying to do the best. But also, UCC coming up to see that this industry is supported and a lot of content that reflects the African behavior is always portrayed out there. I just want to be speaking to a number of, actors, producers about the local content that is being produced. If I can just quickly run through the introduction of the people that I have in the panel. I have Ivan Mugomola, who is the CEO of Wow Films UG. Thank you so much for joining me on the show, Ivan.
Thank you, sir.
I also have Natukunda Bless, CEO of Her Films Production. Thank you also for joining me on the show. Then I also have the director. The director, Henry King. You're also welcome on the show. Then on my extreme right, I also have Katumba Jimmy, who's also a production manager at Her Films. Thank you also for joining me. I'll quickly start with you, Ivan. You have a new movie that is yet to be premiered, and I rolled the trailer, somebody can tell. What exactly are you trying to portray in that movie?
In that movie, we are trying to portray the gift of moral values in a home, and we are basing on Tata being the father. So we are getting back to the roots, the African culture. We used to know that every family should have a father. So that is why these days we see so many broken families and so many kids who are getting into prison, into this, because they have not been well set. They are not given that alignment by a father. So we named the movie Tata, the gift of moral values. Okay,
I don't know, I think Henry King shot the movie. Yes. As a production person, just give us a hint. When you're recording such content, what do you consider as a director of a movie, and what exactly do you want the audience to understand from that movie?
Yeah, thank you so much, Ivan. Now, for this movie, Tata, the main reason as to why we shot such, we are telling stories, real stories based on some real facts that are happening in the world and whatever. So we shot this movie, there's an increased rate of single mothers. They are like, me, I can manage, I can hand the kid. But such kids miss out on some important things without their fathers. But since the mothers are like, I have money, I can.
Yeah, in the African setting, women really play an important role. Some successful people have been raised by single mothers, and they've been there. But so the plight of a father you're trying to highlight in the movie, what exactly is that? Because, like you said, there are single mothers who can really manage. Children grow. Unlike us men that you only feel when a child has eaten and you have bought them some juice, the day is gone like that.
Yeah. There's this spread whereby mothers who bring up their own kids by themselves spread into these kids. Like, your father didn't help me do this. Your father... These kids grow up with that negative mind. And these are the kids also who are going to marry.
Okay, let me come to Blaise. Blaise, you have also acted in a number of movies and you have premiered them, but your eye catch for portraying from Ugandan perspective. What kind of content are you guys trying to project in the public?
Okay, I've acted in a lot of films, like you have said, and then written, but for the first time I'm producing my own film, Oratuka.
Okay.
Now, Oratuka, it is a story, it is a narration, and it is a film whereby I'm advocating and pointing out the theme of poor maternity health care, a theme of mental health, of medical personnel's negligence. I'm highlighting corruption and fighting it in the film. It is a story
we hope that the people in the hospitals, the wards there, will not feel bad about your movie.
Something about Oratuka, it is a question for the whole world to answer. We have this lady that loses her life because of the medical personnel's negligence. However, the husband's lady, after the lady dying because of the medical personnel's negligence, the husband reacts to the situation by strangling the medical personnel to death. You understand? So it's a tit for tat. So Oratuka is a narration whereby he's in prison.
It's an imaginary kind of a movie.
Yeah, no. It happens every day. Like, we take our mothers to the hospital and they are not attended to. But then I'm also handling mental health. How do you react in certain situations? You understand? As the lady dies, the husband reacts to the situation by strangling the nurse to death.
Okay.
And he's now serving a life sentence in prison.
Who shot it, Katumba?
No. Katumba was the productions manager.
Okay.
It was shot by a gentleman called Kenneth Mugera,
okay,
who is actually my partner in the production by Neth Filmworks.
Okay.
Yes, and directed by myself with a lady called Irene Seremba.
Okay.
Yes.
Let me talk to Katumba. Katumba, what kind of mood do you want to set when you're creating content? What do you want to hide for the audience to see and think? Because I know for people doing production, you want to set your mood on set to be the best. You want people to, sometimes to have thoughts, to reflect. Some of them have gone through the experience that you're trying to portray and the rest.
Yes.
Yeah.
For us, what we want to do in the environment where we are living to, we want to teach people how they handle some situation. Yeah? When you are in that situation, how do you handle that?
If you want something beautiful, you have to also...
You have to invest as well. Let me come back to you. Because this, the corporate law will say that everybody has to benefit from what they really produce. Even if I am just playing, let's say King Saha's music on my phone, King Saha somewhere must get something from me. And if people also needed that content, the instruments, sometimes I love the traditional instruments that normally, are being portrayed. Yes. But you saying this, that you have to use another person's content to build its fabrication and doing it. But corporate is, how do you think this should be handled?
The copyright issue. I always love getting permission and authority before using something. Something about my film, I bless God, I'm already a musician. Okay. I write, yes.
Oh,
yeah.
They won't sing for us.
Hey, I'll sing. I'll sing, yeah. Before, you can check Lady Blessing on YouTube. I'm a gospel musician. Oh. So when I did Oratuka, I did a lot of harmonies, I did a lot of music, and I wrote it myself. Yeah, of course, I got the assistance of other people, but then I followed protocol, and I did original composition for the entire film.
Wow.
Original composition.
Wow.
Because every part in the film, everything in the film has a story. Let it even... you talked about African instruments. Yes. We are having xylophones. You will play the trailer. The trailer is having a dingidi. Oratuka, dididin. Or I embraced Africa.
Okay. Let me also speak to, is it Jimmy? Jimmy also. Now, Jimmy, you people who are behind the mind of every movie. We're talking about how you create content, and even if you die, your children have to still be earning from it. We are just developing a country where we're not like maybe in Europe, where somebody whose work is really documented and that is the end of it. But we're talking about you doing something that will benefit you today and tomorrow. But you don't do it alone, because the content you're using is not originally yours. You get? Yes. So how should we go about this? How should we benefit from each other?
What we need, but now we need a copyright, because you can do something, but when you have already, they have paid you, but it ends there. Yeah? You don't benefit in future. Your kids.
And when you die, your talent also dies there.
Yes, but we need copyright here in Uganda.
Okay, I am going to give each one of you just 30 seconds. My producer says we are running out of time. What is coming forth? You people have a launch. Yeah. What is coming? What do you want to show us on the launch?
Oh, yes.
Let's start from the director. What do you want to? Why should people come to see your launch? What should people look out in your movie? Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, Ivan. I think people should come and watch. As I have said, it's Tata, the gift of moral values. Yeah. As I've I started saying, we have a lot of single mothers, and they are okay with it. I also am with a single mom. We also pass through some things. Again, those mothers go through a lot, raising kids on their own.
So you think mothers should be the first people to buy that movie, or you think fathers should be the ones to buy?
I think all of them should buy.
Sometimes this is a win-win situation. It's a win-win situation. Yes.
Yeah.
All mothers who are fathers, all mothers who are fathers should first buy the movie.
Now, like we have grown up like with a single mom, but again, that there are certain situations we go through, like we wouldn't have gone through that if we had a father.
Yes. Ivan, next. Ivan, you have a launch, and I'm also going to give you only 30 seconds. Talk to us about what people should look out for in your movie and why they should come to the launch.
Yeah, we are doing our film premiere on 6th November at the Ugandan National Theatre. We will be there starting from 5 p.m. In this premiere, you come expecting entertainment, but also expect some learning. Yeah, it is going to be a cool evening, a beautiful one. We shall have some good entertainment, but we are learning so much in this film. We are giving people hope. We are giving them courage. We are also building families. You know, they say charity begins at home. So we are building the home together. We are uniting the home. So you come as a husband, come as a wife, but also bring in your exes, you know, bring in your children.
Okay. We will see what your last words to the people who are watching us. I will end with that, but your last words.
My last words, I just want to appreciate people. People, they are there for us. They have supported us since we are beginning, but they show something.
They show that they are in love with the industry.
Yes.
Okay, I am going to end with you because you promised to sing for us the gospel song. So I am going to give you only 30 seconds as well. Morning at NTV. Your last words and sing for us as we sign out the show. Yes.
Okay.
You got the microphone, please. Sing for us.
Singing is coming after. So I'm having Oratuka film premiere that is happening on the 3rd of December this year. Please come in and watch this African film. Come and we embrace stories of mental health, of corruption, poor maternity health care, medical personnel's negligence. Those are the questions that we need to address and advocate for. Fight for. We are having an African event. You people, we are going to cut jackfruits. That we are not cutting a cake. We are going to eat sugar canes. So the song I'm going to sing is I'm going to sing my theme song of the film.
Okay.
Oratuka, Uganda ngo tulabira.
Wow. Morning at NTV will now keep it there. We really want to thank you for really keeping time with us. I am Ivan. Of course, it's been an inspiring conversation to speak to the young minds that are behind the movie industry, seeing that, of course, a lot of African content and culture is portrayed through all the movies that they are trying to show to the world. They are quite a virgin industry, but with government coming in to support, we hope that one day, one time, we will be there. For time reasons, I want to get the conversation back to the studios. A very good morning to you and our audience.